Greeted everybody. So, welcome on board. Welcome to this new segment of broadcast on Apex One Radio. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on when you're listening to us at this point in time, or when you're watching us at your own corner of the world. Welcome to this segment of broadcast. It's Wednesday, the 27th of August 2025, just 2 days to the start of the National Veterans Tournament. The much awaited 2025 edition of the National Veterans Tournament, which celebrates the 10th anniversary of this high profile African competition in the diaspora. And so it begins this Friday officially, but the delegations start coming to town as from tomorrow or even tonight. We're going to be talking about that shortly. But then, thank you so much. Welcome on board. If you are just joining us, then do well to share the video. If you are on Facebook and if you are on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us as you share the video as well. My name is Ernest Kanjo. Marcel Adig is the producer of this segment of broadcast. He is doing so digitally from Waldshut in Germany. And our reporters are on standby, our guests on standby as well. Thank you so much if you are just joining us as we keep sharing the video when you join this broadcast. Once again, thank you so much, and welcome on board. This is Apex One Radio. As you continue to share the video when you join this broadcast. Once again, thank you and welcome. My name is Ernest Kanjo. Marcel Adig is the producer of this edition of NVT Countdown on Apex One Radio. We'll be right back with you. Don't go away as we begin the broadcast.
Welcome to the NVT series, your all-access pass to the road leading up to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Right here on Apex One Radio, where every kick, every play, every moment comes alive. As the countdown to America's biggest veterans soccer showdown ticks on, we dive deep into the clubs, the players, the rivalries, and the passion driving them. This is where legacy meets fire, and tactics spark unforgettable stories. Get ready. It's time to meet the teams, hear the voices, and feel the heat. Let the countdown begin, and let the beautiful game play on. The journey? Oh yes, it continues right here. Welcome to the NVT series, your all-access pass to the road leading up to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Right here on Apex One Radio, where every kick, every play, every moment comes alive. As the countdown to America's biggest veterans soccer showdown ticks on, we dive deep into the clubs, the players, the rivalries, and the passion driving them. This is where legacy meets fire, and tactics spark unforgettable stories. Get ready. It's time to meet the teams, hear the voices, and feel the heat. Let the countdown begin, and let the beautiful game play on. The journey? Oh yes, it continues right here. Welcome to the NVT series, your all-access pass to the road leading up to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Right here on Apex One Radio, where every kick, every play, every moment comes alive. As the countdown to America's biggest veterans soccer showdown ticks on, we dive deep into the clubs, the players, the rivalries, and the passion driving them. This is where legacy meets fire and tactics spark unforgettable stories. Get ready. It's time to meet the teams, hear the voices, and feel the heat. Let the countdown begin and let the beautiful game play on. The journey? Oh yes, it continues right here.
Good evening and welcome to this segment of Broadcast on Apex One Radio. Welcome to NVT Countdown number 3. And so the state of Ohio is set to host the 2025 edition of the National Veterans Tournament. Ohio, through Columbus Veterans, will be hosting the tournament for the first time since it started in 2015. And in 2025, it is celebrating 10 years of existence. And according to the local organizing committee for the NVT, the state of Ohio is set to accommodate the delegations from across the country, which start arriving in Ohio as from tomorrow, Thursday, August the 27th. So when the teams start arriving tomorrow, they will be expected to be in the state of Ohio till September the 1st, when the last of the teams would have departed. And so preparations are nearing completion across Ohio as organizers gear up to welcome their delegations. And talking about the vendors, a list of vendors offering food, fashion, craft, and other items has been finalized as well. Then, the sports complex that will be hosting this competition is also intact and in good shape to host the competition. A delegation of inspectors have been there recently to find out just how prepared that complex is. And as they told us, the location situated at 7850 VOA Park Drive, Westchester, Ohio 45069 is equipped with all the necessary amenities, including restrooms. There are water points and, of course, first aid services. And so Columbus Veterans, just to recall, got the hosting rights to have this edition of the NVT since last year. And since then, preparations have been ongoing. And so less than 72 hours to the start of the 2025 edition of the National Veterans Tournament. How prepared is the local organizing committee and, of course, the national organizing committee? Today, we'll be looking at some aspects of the organization, just for your information, and of course, your entertainment as well, because it is sports, it is soccer, and of course, it is also entertainment. This is Apex One Radio. This is NVT Countdown number 2. Don't go away.
You're still locked into the NVT series on Apex One Radio, where every pass, every play, and every voice counts. Coming up next, more insights, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes action from the clubs making headlines on the road to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Don't go anywhere. The game is just heating up. Stay with us.
Don't go anywhere. Stay with us. The game is just heating up. This is Apex One Radio. This is NVT Countdown number 3. Just a couple of hours before the delegations start arriving in their numbers. But apparently, there are a couple of individuals who are making their way into the state of Ohio already. We'll be learning more about that from our reporter, MC Leo, who will be joining the show shortly. But then let's talk about transportation, because it is a huge component of the NVT. So transportation is the cornerstone of the National Veterans Tournament, shaping the experience of over 10,000 attendees every year. So, from advanced flight bookings and long road trips to local rentals and on site shuttles, mobility planning ensures smooth participation of the tournament. Now, in the following paper, Shin Tebong explores how transportation underpins the tournament's organization. Shin.
Exactly, Ernest. With over 10,000 people expected to be at the National Veterans Tournament (NVT), transportation naturally becomes one of the most critical components in the overall organization of the annual events. The process begins months in advance when clubs start booking flights for their delegations. Depending on schedules and logistics, some players and officials purchase individual tickets, while others move as groups by chartering flights. In our NBT ball rolling interviews, most clubs revealed that the responsibility of coordinating travels usually falls on the shoulders of the team managers who handle everything from ticketing to group coordination. For clubs located far from the host city, air travels isn't really an obvious choice. For instance, if Maryland is hosting the NVT teams from distant states such as California, Arizona, Texas, Colorado, and beyond, almost always have to fly in. On the other hand, delegations from neighboring states within driving distances typically opt for road transportation. So, using Ohio as an example, teams from Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kentucky, Michigan, and Missouri can conveniently drive to Westchester, with some making the trip in less than 4 hours. Road transportation comes with its own logistics. Some participants rely on personal vehicles, while others choose rental cars or even arrange for a chartered bus to transport the entire delegation. For those who fly in, once they land, rental cars remain a popular option for moving around the city. Many players and fans take advantage of their trip to visit family and friends, which makes flexible transportation even more essential. Interestingly, several guests on NBT Ball Rolling noted that the tournament has over time become a substitute for annual family vacation, bringing people together in ways that go beyond football. Another fascinating dimension of the NVT experience is movement within the tournament village itself. The complexes are often expansive, meaning that getting from one end to another can require some form of transportation. Visitors and participants may use bikes, bicycles, scooters, trolleys, utility carts, or even golf style shuttle cars to navigate the grounds. This mix of mobility options adds to the unique flavor of the events, creating a lively, bustling environment that mirrors the diversity and energy of the NVT itself. Ernest.
Thank you so much, Shin. And so that is how movement happens, either by air, by land, and when delegations get into town, usually people rent cars to move from one place to the other. And even within the village, there is movement. And of course, Shin mentioned carts and scooters. Ain't what of you. Thank you so much, Shin. This is Apex One Radio. This is NVT Countdown number 3. Don't go away.
You're still locked into the NVT series on Apex One Radio, where every pass, every play, and every voice counts. Coming up next, more insights, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes action from the clubs making headlines on the road to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Don't go anywhere. The game is just heating up. Stay with us.
Stay with us. The game is just heating up. Still to come, we speak with a vendor of this event. Should be live from Maryland. Then we'll also talk about some of the clubs that have made this tournament tick over the past 10 years. But again, entertainment, like I mentioned earlier on, is one major aspect of this competition. And we begin a 2-day series on entertainment. Tomorrow we'll be having members of the entertainment committee. But let's begin today by talking about some of the key points that will make sense as far as entertainment is concerned in this year's edition of the NVT. And to say that the Afro Heritage Night will be a golden opportunity for visitors to this year's edition of the NVT to experience and celebrate diverse cultures, highlighted by the colorful display of traditional outfit. Yet the evening will reach its peak with the performance of the guest artist Tata Kinge, renowned for his electrifying stage presence. And so that event will take place on Friday, August the 29th. That is on the first day of the games. And so while some attendees will be reconnecting with Tata Kinge's artistic prowess once again, others will be discovering this artist for the very first time. But who exactly is Tata Kinge and what are his musical achievements? Once again, Shin Tebong now introduces the celebrated performer. Shin.
Tata Kinge rose to fame 18 years ago when his song dominated nightclubs across Cameroon, propelling him to the peak of folkloric music. Hailing from Fako division in the southwest region of Cameroon, he is credited with popularizing the folkloric genre cha-cha, for which he organized the festival in December 2024. With a vast repertoire of songs, Tata Kingi is not only a gifted musician but also an exceptional dancer whose electrifying stage performances captivates audience and sets dance floors ablaze, earning him recognition as one of the finest performers of his era. Affectionately known as the King of Cha-Cha, he is the mastermind behind timeless hits such as Panya, Efeti, Mulema, Yaya, Evonda Otaka, Kololo na Kololo, O Matango, Weleke, My Love, amongst many others. Currently based in the United Kingdom, Tata Kingi has traveled widely with his music and has already left his marks in Columbus. Just last year, he was the guest artist at the launch of Ayola Columbus, an association uniting sons and daughters of Fako living in the city. Now he is setting to electrify Ohio once again, this time on the grand stage of the National Veterans Tournament NVT. Excitement is building as Friday approaches when Tata Kingi will headline the much anticipated Afro Heritage Night. Ernest.
Tata Kinge will definitely light that evening with his great performances. That will be on Friday night. But that is not the only highlight of entertainment. There is yet another one just the following day, August the 30th. And yet we'll have another artist who is frontline in the business she does. And so on her part, Lady Pons will set the stage ablaze at the NVT All White Party, bringing her signature Bikutsi energy to the celebration. Now, the much loved heroine of this genre is awaited with both excitement and anticipation. But then, who is Lady Pons? Once again, Shin.
Adele Rufin Ngono, popularly known by her stage name Lady Pons, has been a leading figure in the music scene for more than 20 years, standing tall as one of the frontliner of Cameroonian and African music. A talented musician, composer, author, lyricist and artist. She is celebrated as a cultural icon at home and abroad, specializing in bikuti, a folkloric Cameroonian genre, which she skillfully blends with modern instruments. Lady Pong's boasts an impressive repertoire of countless singles and albums. Amongst her most acclaimed tracks are Le ventre et le bas-ventre, Trahison, Salah, Témoignage, Confession, Ella, Loyauté, Aminata, Je veux danser, and Dieu m'aime. Beyond her solo works, Lady Pongs is also admired for her generosity in collaborating with fellow artists. She has joined forces on successful singles with names such as X Malaya, Blanche Bailey, Magasco, Maraye, and many others, further enriching the African music landscape. Known as an unmatched dancer with a magnetic stage presence, Lady Pons has graced some of the world's most prestigious venues, including the Olympia in Paris, France, and the Wada Sports Complex in Yaoundé. Her talent has taken her across continents, including multiple performances in the United States. She has already lit up Cincinnati, and just last year, thrilled audiences in Columbus. Now she is set to return to Ohio with the same boundless energy, ready to give guests at the National Veterans Tournament a show to remember. Ernest.
It's definitely going to be a show to remember. The all-white party on August the 30th, when the Bikuti heroine will light the stage. She is coming back to Ohio, perhaps less than 1 year after she did last year. Shin, thank you so much, and to have a fantastic rest of the evening.
You're still locked into the NVT series on Apex One Radio, where every pass, every play, and every voice counts. Coming up next, more insights, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes action from the clubs making headlines on the road to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Don't go anywhere. The game is just heating up. Stay with us.
Don't go anywhere. The game is just heating up. Stay with us. This is NVT Countdown number 3, less than 72 hours to the kickoff of the tournament. Less than 48 hours, of course, to the kickoff of the tournament. And of course, the teams are bracing to join the tournament. And if you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining this edition of the National Veterans Tournament NVT countdown. And so the games will kick off on Friday at 7850 VOA Park Drive, Westchester, Ohio 45069. According to organizers, up to 48 teams are expected to be competing in this year's edition of the National Veterans Tournament. Amongst these teams are some that have made the NVT tick and, of course, have raised the standard of this competition. Now joining us is MC Leo, our man, who will be looking at some of these teams. MC Leo, good evening. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Ernest. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the show.
How are you today?
Kanjo. I'm good. Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Before we even talk about the teams, MC Leo, I know this evening you trailed one of the teams that will be taking part in the competition to their practice session. Which team was that?
Apex TV had the privilege to witness one of the final touches for Cindy veterans, which happened to be close to the show place in Westchester. So that was Cindy veterans.
Mm-hmm. Right. Cindy veterans. So how prepared are they, and do you think they are ready to hit the road for the competition?
Kanjo, as you earlier said, whether they are ready or not, the competition kicks off on Friday at
Hmm.
about 11:30. That will be one. That will be the first games.
Hmm.
So whether they are ready or not, the competition is here. But one thing I want to tell you, with an exclusive eye view into the teams dynamics, they look so ready for the competition. But
Hmm.
today, we're privileged to get in there and see what they do behind the scenes
Hmm.
before the competition itself, and which I want to assume is just one of the many teams. That's what they do.
Hmm.
The coach, they had technical touches, technical. Today it didn't look like they were doing any physical activities that much. They just did some technical information session where the
Hmm.
coach gave them some tips on what to do to win every competition and what they're expected, what is expected of the players and what is expected of the coach. And the turnout was really great
Hmm.
because at this turnout, it's one of the final touches where every player is getting to know each other and the team chemistry is coming together. So
Hmm.
I think it was a really great session for them, but who am I to determine if we don't get to the field?
We're looking forward to watching Sinde play again. They were here in March for the Midwest Veterans Tournament, and this time around is the bigger edition. So we're looking forward to that. But then, Leo, 48 teams, some of which have raised the standards of the National Veterans Tournament to what it is today. You've been looking at some of these key teams. Tell us about them.
Yes, Kanjo, I wouldn't want to tell you anything about key teams. I would just call some of those teams. This does not mean they are the most privileged, right?
Mm.
Because in the game of football, it is in the field where you determine who is more privileged. We've seen small teams like Cameroon beat Brazil with all their star players. So
Mhm.
I'm not saying Cameroon is small, but we've seen situations like that. However, in the veterans tournament where 48 teams will be converging in Westchester, we have some teams that are the eyes of Apex TV are watching on them. We have teams like Gwinnett, we have teams like Houston, we have San Antonio, which is the current champions, I believe that. We
Mm.
have we have Spartans of Maryland, we have Minnesota, and of course we have Columbus veterans. Those are that is just to name
Mhm.
a few of them, which there are some of those teams. But I will tell you what, Kanjo, in the recent history, no team has hosted and won the cup. So
Mm.
we have our eyes on Colombo's veterans to see what they will do this year because I
Mhm.
think they'll be so busy trying to direct people. And I am not wishing them anything. I'm just wishing them good luck. But they might create history this year. But also, you have some underdogs team coming up. There are a few underdogs team that
Mhm.
are coming up that will actually make a change. You have teams like I will call teams like Cindy Veterans. We have a few other teams which I can't get at the top of my head now. But in this competition, we have Kanjo, we have 12 groups, and we have two pools. So on Apex TV, we've heard teams that have like, yeah, I don't want to meet this team at this point. Don't want to meet this team at this point. However, we have 12 groups where the teams will be all playing, and they have two pools where each pool is going to draw, and we get to the final. But
Mhm.
I must tell you, it looks like it's going to be electrifying at 7850 VOA Park Drive, Westchester 4569. The teams, I got reliable information that some team players, like you said, some are still on their way. Some team players are already in town
Mhm.
preparing for the fiesta.
Hmm. There is reliable information that some players have already touched down in the beautiful state of Ohio for the games which begin on Friday. And of course, everyone is looking forward to to that. Leo, you are just 45 minutes away from the NVT village in West Chester. It is actually within your area. So you've been driving around. What is the ambience over there? Less than 48 hours to the start of the tournament.
I will tell you this. I had the privilege today to actually go to the field and see the field looks beautiful. It
Mhm,
looks watered and everything is top notch ready for the competition. However, I also try to make a test, right? I'm like, okay,
mhm,
we're talking about veteran. What is happening in Westchester? So I went online. I'm like,
mm,
okay, let me book a hotel. Let me book a hotel around the zip code
right.
45069.
Mhm,
And believe it or not, you will not get a
all gone.
hotel as easy as you think. And even if you do,
Mhm,
it's going to be very expensive. The hotels are
right.
gone, the Airbnbs are gone, and
Gone.
there are no options. Those
Mm,
options are limited. Rental cars are all taken. That tells you the amount of population that is going to be pouring in to Westchester. Just, I
mm,
mean, be my guest. Take a look. Go around the zip code 45069. Check for yourself and find out. So that tells you the amount of electrifying ambience that is going to show up there. It's not only for soccer, like you said before. There is going to be
mhm,
Tata Kinge. There's going to be Lady Pons. There is going to be other guest artists that are coming for the show. And that doesn't end. There is a lot of we call it ngandas or secures.
mm,
I have flyers, 20 flyers of secures around that zip code, just 10 minutes from the soccer village. So it's going,
mhm,
there is no way you should be in Westchester and you don't have the ambience because everything is available. I mean, the white party is there, the traditional night is there, what have you. The ambience around that area is going to be electrifying.
mm.
And we have more people coming in. I had a call from some people that were coming into town. They are driving in, and it's just going to be a show not to miss. If you are still thinking of coming, you might be missing an opportunity.
Can I dare to say that this is going to be a rare experience for that community? It's definitely going to be the biggest influx of people to that community.
I, I want to say that, but I want to categorically and tell you without doubt, this is going to be one of the biggest influx of the African community into
Mhm,
community in recent time. This is going to
mm.
be in the news. I want to believe so.
Well, we're looking forward to that. The ambience will definitely be top notch, and we'll all be there to see how it unfolds. Well, Leo, thank you so much. Tomorrow is another hectic day for us, and the next couple of days, especially on Apex One Radio, our voices will definitely be at be at work. So you need to energize Leo. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Do have a fantastic rest of the evening. And this is Apex One Radio. This is NVT Ball rolling and the countdown. When we come back, we'll be speaking with our guest, Lady Cindy. Is a businesswoman, of course, one of the vendors at the NVT this year. She represents Flavor Launch, a Maryland based business. We're back with you.
You're still locked into the NVT series on Apex One Radio, where every pass, every play, and every voice counts. Coming up next, more insights, exclusive interviews, and behind-the-scenes action from the clubs making headlines on the road to the 2025 National Veterans Tournament. Don't go anywhere. The game is just heating up. Stay with us.
Stay with us to say that the marketplace at the NVT this year will feature everything from food, fashion, craft, and merchandise, creating a lively space for culture and commerce mixed together. And so one of this year's vendors is Lady Cindy of Flavor Launch, a Maryland, USA-based business. So she will be showcasing her products at the festival village or the NVT village. Now joins us live from Maryland to share more about her business and of course her participation in this year's NVT. Lady Cindy, how are you? Good evening and welcome to the program as you unmute yourself.
Hello, 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 hello. Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I am good. Thank you so much. Can you
Is
just go ahead and introduce yourself?
yes. So I am Cynthia. I'm representing Flavor Lounge
Mhm.
from the DMV area. We are
Mm,
located in Maryland. So it is a restaurant. So we will be live at the NVT.
beautiful. So will this be your first participation at the NVT? I know Maryland hosted. Was it in 2022? Are you coming to the NVT for your very first time?
No, I was in Minnesota last year. This
Okay.
is my second time.
Oh, beautiful. And so, what motivated you to become a vendor for the National Veterans Tournament?
So, being a restaurant owner and in the public, I have been hosting the DMV tournament for 3 years. So last year, the previous year, we didn't go to Georgia. So I had a lot of people. Why were you not there? Why were you not there? So last year, everybody in the DMV, they said, no, no, you have to be there. You have to be there.
Mhm,
So yes, that's what got me into the DMV. And then now oh no, NVT, you have to go there, you have to go there. Yes,
mhm.
I found myself doing the NVT last year, and then this year they don't even want to hear. They're just saying we'll meet there. So
That tells me
yes,
that if people are this eager to see you at the NVT, it means whatever you are proposing as product is top notch. Tell us about that product.
yes. So it can speak for itself. We last year we had, trust me, we had the best experience at the NVT.
Mhm.
This year is gonna be explosive. I have everybody reaching out, say, "Oh, I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there." Yeah. So we do a signature combo of soya, chicken wings, and pork ribs.
Okay.
It's like nothing you've seen before. It's like nothing you've had before. So
Mm,
if you plan on being at the MVT, you better be finding your way down to our stand. Okay.
mm,
We do the best of the best. It's not, we are not arguing that.
mm.
It's proven. Okay. I will say it, the best. We have the best.
The best of chicken wings, and for those of you who love
Mhm.
eating chicken wings, and even those who had never been fans of chicken wings, this time around you will definitely become when you have a taste of Flavor
Mm.
Lunch's chicken wings. She
So
is
yeah,
live
chicken
from
wings, pork ribs. Yes, we got it.
Perfect. How long do you plan to be at the competition? It's going to be a 4 days competition.
Yeah, so we're gonna be there 3 days. So Friday,
Okay.
Saturday, and Sunday.
That's interesting. And
Mhm.
do you have a stand number already?
Yes, number 10.
Number 10.
Hmm.
That's beautiful. Well, let us go back to the product. It's important. What makes your chicken wings and pork ribs, fantastic?
So, being a chef, we have a restaurant, we have
Mhm,
a brand. We can only give you the best because
mhm,
I want you to eat, be satisfied. I
mhm,
want you to like what you're purchasing. I want you
mhm,
to feel fulfilled. So I don't want you to come and then say, "Oh my God, what is this?" No, I want you to always want it.
mhm,
Always come. Like I have people that have bought our food, travel with it to Africa, travel to Europe with it.
mhm,
So it is not, it's something that you want to eat every day.
mhm.
Every day, trust me. So we are gonna be giving you guys the best of suya, the best of chicken wing, the best of pork rib. You don't even want to, don't miss it. If you miss it, then you will be like, oh my God, you have yourself to blame. But we are here to give you the best because we are in the business to stay.
How did visitors to the NVT village in Minnesota last year react to your product when they tasted it?
Oh my goodness. We have some, I am on TikTok. I have some reviews on TikTok, live reviews on TikTok. You can
Mhm.
find us on TikTok Flavor Lounge. I have some reviews there. It was shocking. It was shocking, believe me. It was amazing. The reviews, even to today, I still have customers all over the US calling me
Mhm.
every day. Every day. I have customers already planning to meet me there.
Mm.
So it is amazing. It is really, really amazing. I had a very, very, very excellent reviews. I have them. I have some of them on my page on
Mm.
TikTok. You can find them on TikTok.
Mhm. Talk a little bit more about this business. If somebody's traveling to Maryland, how do they locate you?
So we are currently working on. We will be launching our food truck in a couple of
Okay.
days. When we
Mhm.
come back from Ohio, we're going to
Okay.
be launching the food truck.
Mm.
We have a lounge. It's under construction. It's taking some time, but we're working on it. And we do outdoor. So we do catering services as well. We do
Mhm.
outdoor and indoor events. So the whole summer it's been running here and there. Yeah, so it's been busy. So we're gonna be doing the food truck, and we have a lounge. It's under construction.
Mm.
So by the time you visit the DMV, at least when it's realized, then you can stop by and we have some fun. But for now, we do the food. We're gonna be doing the food truck, which is pickup only, and then we do delivery. We ship anywhere in the US as well. So if you want our services, we can travel, we can
Mhm.
host events. So if you want our services, I can give you a phone number.
Go right ahead.
So our phone number is 240-762-9117. So the number again is 240-762-9117.
240-762-9117. So if you press your
Correct.
fingers on those numbers, then you will definitely be speaking with Flavor Launch. And so if you will be in Westchester as from Friday, then stand number 10 is that place you should be visiting.
Mhm.
So you will have that great experience with Flavor Launch's beautiful products. We're talking about chicken wings, soya, and pork ribs. Well, I want to thank you so much for joining us on the program. But just before you go away, Cindy, what
Mhm.
does being a vendor at this event mean to you and your business?
So it means a lot to us. It means a lot to us. It's a good community to meet a lot of people
Mhm.
to to publicize what we do. We have a lot. We're on social media. We are on Flavor Lunch is on TikTok. It's on Instagram. It's on Facebook. And so meeting our own community definitely, because we do have a lot. It's a lot of people.
Mhm.
So that is like a channel to advertise what we do. So
Mhm.
it will be nice to stop by, give us a call. Don't forget, it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be busy. So last year was we had a show. It was amazing. So I'm hoping for the best and good luck to everybody.
She is hoping for the best. Good luck to everybody. We want to thank you so much. We wish you the best as well. Hopefully, you will achieve business at the NVT this year. We're looking forward to seeing you in Ohio. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Do have a fantastic rest of the evening. And so that is how we're putting a full stop to this edition of NVT countdown number 3. Just to mention that the weather condition in the state of Ohio within within this coming days will be great. Okay, so you don't have to bother that much. On Thursday, that is tomorrow, we'll have a high of 77 degrees, low of 54, partly cloudy. Friday, high 73, low 47, mostly sunny. Saturday, 73 as high, 51 as low, partly cloudy. Sunday, 78 as high, 52 as low, partly cloudy on Monday as well, 81 as high, 55 as low. This is NVT Countdown. We are running off. Thank you so much for joining us on the program. Marcel Adig was the producer. We had support from Evaris, Capo, Shin, Tebong, and MC Leo were our reporters. My name is Ernest Kanjo. Good night.
That's a wrap for today's edition of the NVT series. Your exclusive look into the heart of veterans soccer, right here on Apex One Radio. We've met the players, explored the passion, and witnessed the spirit behind the game. As we march closer to kickoff, the energy only gets stronger, and we'll be right here, bringing you every step of the journey. Catch the next episode for more club features, inside stories, and game time build-up. Until then, stay tuned, stay hyped, and as always, let the game play on.